Hey, NJ. What you been up to lately? This shirt makes me look really fat. Too tough. 2 pouring some jigs right now. So am I. But I'm pouring the size 10. These little bitty things. I just figured while I was out here, I'd pop up. And then StreamYard kind of messed up on me. I don't know what happened. Hey, look, lady, how are you? Yeah. We went out to our pond yesterday. Ice on the edge of it. So it's like, and then it's supposed to get like down to 10 degrees during the day in the next couple of days. So good thing I built my dock and got my little tree planted right there. At least I'll be able to go out when it's iced over. But I got to get some outdoor gear, some clothes. I got to get something better than my. Can't tell if that was the bird or the dog. Here, I got to do. If anybody wants to come up, I'll try not to keep you locked in the basement forever. I have a habit of doing that. Emily, how are you? Took me a minute to get out in the shop. I was trying to clean up my mess. I'm trying to get these little bitty hooks out of this box. Martin, how you doing, bud? I'm pouring these little bitty size 10 jig hooks on a in a 64th ounce mold. Hey, split shot. How you doing? Hey, Real. How you doing? Been playing any good video games lately? You can you can talk about. I was watching your guys' live one night. You guys talk about the video games and stuff. I have no clue about any video games. The last video game machine I played was the old NES system back in the 90s. Oh, that jumped quick. You're trying to get your body to move. Yeah, I know how that was. Today's Sunday, so I figured before the game came on and all that. So I like all football. I got a couple teams I really don't care for, and that's just because they got super politicized and took their put their opinion in the game, and that's not what it's about. It's about the game. But I am a Chiefs guy, so but that's the closest team to me. Yeah, hunting games and fishing games. I don't even play none of that stuff. I don't know. I think because I had epilepsy when I was a kid, it gives me headaches and stuff to look at that screen like that, all that flashy lights and all that stuff. Hunting games and stuff probably wouldn't be so bad, but you tied 124. No, I do. Mine are what in 16s, 8 stuff like. I got a 64th is what I'm tying now, 164 on a size 10, and then I do a 32nd on a size 10, and but I don't usually do. I mean, my mold does. If you do that tiny of hooks, it kind of messes them up if you do the bigger size. Plus, you don't have much room. But this time of year, being cold and icy and all that, my favorite is the small hooks, the 10s, the 12s, up to an 8. But I try to stay 64, 32nd, 16th during the winter. You tie crappie jigs to crappie fish? Yeah, I do too. I tie during the spring. Almost all my crappie jigs during the springtime is like 32nd, and then I have one guy. He likes half ounce heads, which is nuts to me. But he's fishing like 40 feet deep in that early spring when we're still a little low. Rosie's playing with mine. Keep her. I got these jingle bells that we put in the house so she can tell us when she wants out. And if we're out here in the shop and she's in the house, she goes nuts. She sits there and rings them bells and rings them bells. And rings them bells. Watch the bird. Knocking stuff over. What are you doing? Here. There, now you know you're on camera. Look, you're molesting me. Quit. My ears. Somehow she knows she gets on camera. Ah, Loki, how you doing? Sorry you came in on the dog. What are you being all barky for?
She's just saying hi.
Whoops, there went them hooks. I moved that too much.
On the other side.
Yeah, she was. She's like licking my ear off. I had a couple of hooks. She was calm all morning, and as soon as I decide to go live, she just wants to do nothing but play. And she, being a European Doberman, she got that big old long, deep nose. You know, the only bad thing about these little hooks is half of them are like bent the wrong way. You gotta straighten them all up. Bernie's gonna kick on. I don't think it's too loud, but it might be a little noisy. So sorry, guys. Hey, Loki, I watched your your video on your gift that you got or whatever you got in the mail, your mail call on that. Is that like beaver trapping? Is that for like trapping the beavers, getting the beavers to come into you, or what was that stuff? You know, it came in a jar. It was in a jar like that big around and like that tall. Yeah, she's a pretty Doberman, but she's like 8 months old, so she's at that. I want to smell and get into everything. Let's see what's going on. And she really is a super affectionate, so she wants to lick your ears. The bad thing is I wanted her to be a service dog, but she the training that we've done with her and everything, she'll be great for going fishing and stuff like that. But when getting into a big group, she gets kind of timid, and I don't want to stress her out. So, oh, it's for trapping coyotes, fox raccoon. Oh, so it's like a predator sent to get the predator in, and so you can get them. Right on. Yeah, I used to coyote hunt a lot back in the day, and we'd go out and we'd get our fair share here in Kansas, that's for sure. But we'd go out and we'd coyote hunt a lot. My son still does. He's gotten I think he got like 8 dogs so far this year. But he got a monster buck. If you let's see, where did I post that at? The only place I posted that at was on Facebook. But if you go stalk my Facebook page. Hey Fresno, how you doing, bud? Man, I can't get over this time of year. Everything's just starting to slow down. We couldn't even get no bullheads to bite. Watch yourself, honey. We couldn't get no bullheads to bite neither. So usually we get bullheads to bite on liver and stuff. Rose, quick. They get them hooks up out of her way. Get another hook in her nose. Pierce her nose right around with a jig. But yeah, my son got a 16-point buck, or I should say my son. My son's wife got the 16-point buck, but they went hunting together. Man, trying to take an eye out. It is that time of year you can say you're gonna take your eye out with that. Damn River boys, how you doing? Got 11 people in here. I go back real quick and say hi to everybody. Hi, Dam River Boys, Loki, Fresno, Split Shot Baits. I did sub to you too, Split Shot. So I subbed to you also, Loki. Been trying to go watch everybody's stuff. I know NJ was in here, Reels was in here, Martin, and whoever else hiding in the back, not in chat. Appreciate all y'all. I just figured while I was waiting for the game, I got to get some jigs out. I got a buddy wants 36 jigs, and he wants size 10, 1/64 ounce. So what he's getting? He's wanting like 5 all white, 5 all orange, 5 something or other, 1 pink head, orange, green tail, all that kind of stuff. So, and I also got somebody that's going to help me with my website, hopefully. So we'll see how that goes. Then I can actually start selling my stuff on my website. I got my domain name and stuff now, so just look for that coming soon. But if any of you guys need anything in the meantime, doublehookangling@gmail.com. Do I keep my fish catches? Yeah, I mostly keep crappie and bluegill. That's what we mostly eat is crappie and bluegill. I'll keep a walleye every once in a while, but not often. Yeah, Rosie's in there tinkling them bells like mad. She's upset. Mikey took her in, and now she wants back out. She always wants to be with me. Either me or Gregory, but me and Gregory are almost always together, except for when I'm doing this stuff. Gregory don't have the patience to sit out here. Yeah, Gregory's got autism. He's super high functioning as far as he can do things and what have you, but his autism just keeps him to doing his thing, what he wants. He's got his set schedule, and that's the key about it is keeping him on a schedule. You start messing with his routine, and he gets upset. Hope everybody can still hear me. You love ice fishing and ice fishing for your wife? Yeah. Yeah, you with your wife being Filipino, you probably got to get some really good meals. Just like my wife is, she's a lot Puerto Rican, and but there goes that. And there's finally the food kicked back off. But my wife is got a lot of Puerto Rican in her, so we eat a lot of rice, beans, vegetables, things like that. If not, I just stay super fat. I do most of the cooking though. She don't. She likes to bake, but she don't like to cook. Yeah. We eat a lot of fish too, but it this time of year it kind of slows down. I don't like freezing. I mean, I don't mind freezing fish, but freezing fish to me, it still, even though like if you do it right, I'll freezer seal the bags, and I'll do everything I can, and it's still I just kind of can taste that it's been frozen. Emily, you're 22. I was going to ask that earlier when me and Emily was talking earlier. She's a fellow redhead. Of course, mine's all gone gray. She's a very cute girl. She sent us a picture. My wife said that her red braided hair was very pretty. My wife has gold hair. She's not 22 yet. Or who's not 22 yet? Yeah, I'm gonna have to pick those. Yeah, we do cornbread sometimes, but when we do cornbread, we do ham and beans, or if we do pinto beans, we do we'll put uh, like the leftover bone in it, even if it's no ham on it, it's just the bone. But when we do our beans, we do like when I say rice and beans, I mean in rice and beans mixed together with other seasonings and stuff like that. We don't do it too often anymore. Mostly anymore, we have more like what you would call traditional American Tex-Mex type stuff. You know, burritos, tacos, enchiladas, things like that. Pollo bendito, which is just chicken with white cheese sauce. Oh, okay, I see. And then Emily, I know you can't see past all my hair, but I got freckles like crazy. You can see them past my tattoos. Freckles. Just be blessed that we're gingers because only 1% of the world's population is. I'll go that road. Come on. Come on. I just couldn't handle her sitting there just whimpering and whining. Hey, ugly dog lures, how you doing? Oh, did you bonk your head? She bonked her head, shook the whole table. What are you doing? You want some attention? She thinks I'm talking to her because we're the only two out here. She bonked her head again. Quick. I got Letty here, kid. Oh, I'm being molested. You're facing my wheelchair. Here, get down. Sit. I gave her some attention. Now she quit. Rosie, come. Rosie, here. Sit. Come on. Sit. You gotta be nice. Is Mikey out there? Yeah. I don't know what she wants. I think she just wants my attention. She hears me talking and think I'm talking to her. But what I'm doing is, guys that just came in, and thanks for coming in. Now I got a hook that ain't setting right in there because it's got a gap. Figure out which one it is. What was that one? I had a gap in my deal. Meant the hook wasn't set right. Yeah, puppies are fun. She's 8 months old, so she listens, and you got her on a leash. Yeah, she's a perfect dog. But when she's running free in the house, she's a Doberman for one thing. She's a European Doberman, which makes them more stubborn. They're great service dogs. The Europeans are, but she's got, she's tough headed. Both ways, with knocking stuff around or just doing her own thing, being ornery. But what I do is that when I get my sorry, I'm making a lot of noise there. See, this is what I end up with, and then I pinch the head, and I just twist that off of my fingers, and now I got a nice little jig hook. There you go. Out. Everybody know why it's called a funny bone? Because it's the humorous bone, but it ain't very humorous. You have a 5-year-old border collie? Well, she's a border collie, so that thing's probably, what are you eating? Give me that. What are you eating? Mikey, she found one of your cigarette butts. She just, nasty hat. Oh. So I haven't, ugly dog, you got, dude, I know I said this to you once before, but can you send me an email, or how do I get a hold of you by email? But my email is double hook angling, like you see down here, right here at the bottom. But just add at gmail.com. I need a little lipless bait that looks like a crappie that's like 3.5 inches, 4 inches long. You're trying to reach 1K soon, Loki? Right on. Yeah, anybody that's mods on my channel, I didn't see if anybody was, but anybody that's mods on my channel, you guys can share out your stuff. And like Loki, if you snatch a link and throw it up, I don't know if you can or not, but anybody can share their channel. I don't care. Y'all share away. Uh, if you're a mod, start grabbing people's channels and throwing them up. Three away from 1,600 now. Yeah, see, that's good. See, I'm at five something, 550 something the last time I checked. I wouldn't mind getting to 1,000, but I'm not all about. I'm just here to share, guys. I'm not all about. I don't. If I ever made any money at this, I'd just put it back in it. Oh, I do. Wouldn't do anything else. Only thing to do. There you go. Yeah. I like this whole thing with the YouTube thing. To me is like, dude, we got to share it. And if you don't share, then how are you going to get your channel out? How's other people? I mean, I don't know. If you got good information, even if it's not good information, it may be, to some people, it may be good information to other people. So share away. I ain't on it. If we were doing like a promotional video to where we were like, you know, promoting, had somebody up on the screen and was promoting them, it would be about them that day. But today it's all about all of you guys. So, I mean, I'm just here. So you guys got a place to come and see somebody do something, or come and chat and what have you. Here, I'll even pop that back up again. There, like I said earlier, this we're right now we're here to share everybody's channel out. You want to come up and get on screen and talk, that's fine. You want to come up and join us and hide in the background while I just sit here on whatever, I don't care. I don't care if I miss the first part of the game. We're all sitting here visiting. As long as I get to see the second half, I'll end it. We got to go. It wouldn't be an NFL violation or a violation of their publication rights. We'd have it going in here. But I just got to pour a couple hundred of these. I don't know. Probably actually only need to pour about 100, but got the pot hot, so might as well go as long as I can. This mold does 10 at a time, so. I know I double tapped it. I don't know if it'll set. Hey, Chad. I seen somebody says Chad. Where's Chad? Oh, hey, Chad. How you doing? Yeah, I do too. I need to melt a lot of lead. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I got 5 buckets of five gallon or no. I got 3 5-gallon buckets and 2 of them, like 3.5, 4 gallon. They might be 5, just short, fat ones. Yeah, and that's what I got. What I use is I got a cast iron pot or pan. It's probably about yay big around like that. So when it literally holds 80 pounds or so of lead, and I'll take that 80 pounds of lead. Yeah, I missed that. But I'll take that pot and I'll fill that cast iron up, and I put it on a turkey roaster, like one of them turkey fryer, burner things. I'll set it on there, and I'll just burn up a whole pot, get that pot going, and then I'll take a ladle, stainless steel ladle, and you got to make sure they don't have a lot of tin in it, or it'll gold out the top of your lead. But hey KY, how you doing? Thanks for coming in. Yeah, well, I'll take that ladle and I'll just dip out some and just pour me ingots as I do it. And I use for my hard lead that's all wheel weights and stuff. I pour them in where the bottom shoulder's round, and then my pure stuff, I pour them. Here, let me get one. My pure stuff that I use for my 32nd or smaller is mostly my 64. I'll pour it where it's in a tin where it's got a shoulder on it, so I'll know that it goes in this pot. Let's see, I needed to put one in there anyway. So, but that way I can keep it straight. Boy, I really feel fat in this shirt, but I am fat. So. Keeps riding up in my wheelchair. But yeah, ugly dog. If you, like I said, I need me a crappie. I got a little lake here that's got some pike in it, but I'm in my pond. I've caught, I've used little 3-inch crappie and caught some of the bigger bass. I got to control that crappie one way or another. Problem is now, apparently my crappie population's gone down, which I don't understand why, because I put in 10,000 minnows this year alone, fat head minnows, but I have not. Maybe that's the problem. Is I put in so many minnows that got so much to eat, they're not biting very well. But this year we put in this last winter we put in 12 trees, I think, 10 or 12 cedar trees, and this year I've already got another 8 cut down that we're going to throw in, me and mine. But I also got my dock. Trying to get these hooks and things. I got my dock built about halfway. Yeah, just tell me how much I owe you, ugly dog. Either that, or if you need, I don't know if you, I can't remember if you tie jigs or not. You want to swap? I'll swap you. I'll tie you up some jigs. But we got 14 wonderful people in here right now. Appreciate each and every one of you. Just messing around, tying some stuff. They do what? Took us about 1 minute to catch a fish on one of my jigs. Right on. But hey, how you doing, Anyfin? I seen your guys' little short that you had, or the little video that you had. Yeah, the one that you guys put up last night or whatever. Or last night, this morning. I don't know. My days run together. My short-term memory is not very good. When I was a kid, they diagnosed me with ADHD, and my dad always said it was just gonna lay down and watch some TV. Right on, be listening. Well, thanks, Anyfin. Yeah, well, they diagnosed me with ADHD when I was a kid. With my boys having autism now, we kind of know about other things that in that spectrum type deal. But they know now that if you had diagnosed with ADHD by a psychologist or whatever it is, they know that those kind of people have memories, long-term memories like you wouldn't believe, but their short-term is kind of affected. So, and maybe that's my problem. Because I do. My wife will tell me something. I know that y'all are going to say it's just me not listening to my wife, but that ain't the case. My wife will tell me something, and I'll say yes. I'll acknowledge her, and then she'll say something later about it, and I'll be like, "Yeah, I remember you saying something, but I can't remember, the step by step that you wanted me to, that kind of thing." But 3 weeks later, she can ask me the same thing, and I'll be like, I can route off everything word for word what she said that day. So, lunchtime, game on. Yeah, I'll be in there a little while. Naomi coming out going, game's on. We'll go eat. They're all talking about eating. 80% HD or something. Yeah. And my wife is got she's in the autism spectrum too. Back in the day they just had her in LD class. But since then she's been they told her that, but she's like, I mean, she had a lot of big problem working with other people and with new people and stuff like that. It really bothered her. But now, she does all right. It's just certain situations get to her. But what's everybody got going on? This week we're going to try to stay warm because it's supposed to be really cold. I want to get up there. They got that at Marion County Reservoir. They got a heated dock up there, but it's a 2-hour drive almost. Like an hour and 45 minutes, I think is what my wife said. And I want to go up there and fish up there, but I got to find a day to do it because I want to go up there with another guy. And there's another guy that I've been talking to lately that lives close to me. So we've become kind of friends so far. And I dropped a hook, I think, a piece of ink or slag. But that's Weed Hopper TV. So if you guys haven't checked him out, but check him out. He's still, I think he's still under 500. So I don't pay attention to how many people, subs people got usually. I just look at their content. If I like it, I sub to it. You're doing eyes at the moment. Now I don't put eyes. Here's my thing is I've tried lots of I've painted eyes on my jigs. I've glued eyes on my jigs and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, it looks really good to us. But my ratio to fishing, as long as the jig is the same color as the what you're using, whether it's got eyes or not, to me it don't make a difference. I still catch the same amount of crappie one way or another, but that's just around what I've experienced around here. So everybody may be a little different. Yeah, I'll powder coat my jig heads and bake them off and do all that. But if somebody wants eyes, there's plenty of people out there that tie jigs that's got eyes. I just send them over to that way. So split shot baits. If you sell jigs with eyes and stuff, if I got somebody that you're like the latest one in my head that would be fresh, so I'll just tell them, hey, go check out you. Like I said, this is all about sharing. Even if I tie jigs, like Lyle Stokes ties jigs on Panfish Nation, and he sells his jigs, and he sells his jigs on Panfish Nation Jigs and Flies or something like that. I'd have to go look it up. But I can't remember everybody's stuff. But he sells it. I mean, everybody makes their own style. So if you like longer tails, find a guy that ties longer tails. You like shorter tails, find a guy who likes shorter tails. So, but yeah, I know I'm boring. People came in to say hi, and now they got things to do. Lunch. The football games are coming on. I'm sure football games are probably more important to some people than watching me. I know it. I know it's football's more important than watching myself. Now we'll stay up. I see somebody emailed me. I'll have to go check that out when we're done here. I don't want to click on it and screw something up and kick us all out. We'll stay up here for a little bit longer. I gotta at least get a decent pile of jigs going here. I gotta do those 36, which I know he's not in here. So I didn't see him come in. So and he don't usually get on the internet much, anyways. So the guy I'm making 36 for, that's going to become a Christmas present to him. Ugly dog, I appreciate that. Thank you, bud. It would have been. It's hard to remember people's emails and stuff just by memory. But I gotta. Fit in there. And the other thing is, these little hooks are so small, you gotta like place them roughly, and they want to stick to your fingers and all that stuff. Yeah, it's um, yeah. Everybody take your time. Ugly dog. No rush on that. Just whenever when you can. I I probably won't get to use it for a while since we're gonna be iced over now. But somebody else sent me some baits here a while back, and they're 4-inch long paddle tail swim baits, and them things. Yeah, Loki, I appreciate that. Yeah, everybody hit that thumbs up. The somebody sent me some swim baits, and those swim baits look really, really super good. It's the wrong time of the year for that big bait unless I had a boat. If I had a boat, then I could go out and chase some hybrid stripers. Around here, I got some. Go look at my YouTube on the shorts. I put up I even made a video. I think Gregory caught a real nice hybrid. So to me it looks like a striper, but I think it's a hybrid. Everybody kind of has their own opinion on those. But the reservoir that I caught it out of, it has both hybrid and striper, so who knows. I know the stripers are reproducing in there because we've caught, small fingerling striper that are like this big, and when they stocked them, they're like 6 to 8 inches. But we found some that were really small, so we know that they were striper. Yeah, now that heater kicked off again, you guys probably have trouble hearing me. I hooked off. It is literally like it's not bad outside. I think it's over freezing now. As I say, yeah, it says it's 37 now. My phone goes anyway. But this next week it's going to be like 10 degrees during the day, 3 to 5 degrees at night. We're pretty darn cold. Yeah, when I pour my jigs, I don't get no hurry, so I'm not as fast as some people are. Some people can really get, pour them quick, but I mean, I can pour quick, but placing them in there, I'm not very quick. Which means my mold doesn't really ever get super hot, especially these smaller molds. The bigger molds, they'll get popped fast enough. And then when your mold does get popped, you just set it there and leave it open. Take some and work on some of your heads to fill your pot back up. Yes, dear. There's Naomi.
Done?
Oh, about probably give us another 15 minutes. That's
No.
how much I got left. That's all I got left. About another 15 minutes. She wants me to come watch the game with her. Yeah, I still got 1, 2, 3. Still got, by my count, like 4 more runs. Maybe 5 more runs. I'm not trying to ignore my wife, people. I don't want to waste electricity. It takes a lot to get these pots up to heat. So I just twist those little heads off and throw it into my little thing, which I'll dump up in there after a while. Or but I know I'm boring. Everybody's leaving. Sorry, guys. It just was popping up. Let everybody chat. See what y'all was doing. Anything? You tell your boys that it was a pleasure tying them for them, and they. I hope they do you guys well. And I threw in them extra ones, so if you guys like use power bait or little swim, stuff, or something like that, get little plastics or whatever, you can throw them on there. But yeah, if you guys, anybody is interested in stickers, I have stickers. I got some orange ones, and I have some of the old kind of green ones left. They were like an olive green or whatever. But I have stickers, so if you want a sticker, just email me. Like I said, like that right there, double hook angling, but just add at gmail.com. Hit me up for a sticker. I'll mail you a sticker. Usually it takes me, like today's Sunday, so if you hit me up today, I'll get them out in the mail tomorrow or the next day. It's kind of difficult to get to our mailbox, so I usually send somebody. So when I send somebody, they do it when they can. Yeah, that makes me happy. Any fan, I love it when I catch fish on the jigs I tie. But when other people do it and they're successful at it, it makes me feel like I actually did something good. So I appreciate it, man. Like I said, it's what we're all here for, just share knowledge and, hang out and visit with other people that are like-minded. What better way? Right on, yeah. Like I said, anybody wants a sticker, if just hit me up and I'll send you one. You want to send me one back? All right, that's appreciated. I got stickers on my wall in there that I use, or space on my wall beside my banner, and that's where I put all my stickers. And then my fancy Lyle Stokes jigs that I want. Those are, to me, those are precious. So I'm saving them for a special day and a special video. So he's the first person to have me up on his on Panfish Nation. And don't forget, go check him out, Panfish Nation, on Thursday night. He's the first one to have me up. It was a great honor, and he got me started on these lives. I mean, granted, my lives aren't as fun as his, but there you go. So I think I need to do 4 more runs from the looks of my pile. And when you do these little ones, I did like the other day I was out here for 2 hours just pouring jigs, pouring jigs, pouring jigs, and I ended up with like 220 something of them. I can't remember now, but 220 or so. And then I ended up having to powder coat them all. And that was a pain in the butt. So, see Mikey's hoodie? I got hoodies like that, but not that color. Mikey's is a one off. That's supposed to be like safety yellow, but it looks like on camera, it looks like canary yellow. But I have some orange hoodies left. Most of them they're gone, but I have some 2X and 4X hoodies left. If somebody wants a hoodie, I have plenty of t-shirts. If somebody wants a t-shirt, I'm selling the hoodies and the t-shirts. So if you want one, hit me up. We'll work something out. The 2X and 4X is all I got left on the hoodies though. But I am in the orange, and I do have a few pink hoodies for the girls. So I don't have any pink shirts, just hoodies. And I have some hats left, like this. So the hats are $25, and then that's mailed to your door. The hoodies, just so you'll know, the hoodies I'm getting $35 for the hoodies, and then it's $10 to mail it, so it's 45. I know that's kind of high, guys, but it is what I got to get because I can't be out sending them. I'm not even making any money on that cost. It's just getting you guys something with my logo on that I think looks good, and it does. I mean, I make like, let's see, the hoodies cost me $27 to have it made. I sell it for 35, and then on tax, and I mean, I'm not making nothing. It's just like I said, it's spreading my name. So, but anyways, I'm going to do a few more of these. Everybody seems to be going in. I get as much time and the game's on. I'm boring. Sign jigs is a lot more entertaining. People get to see something. Just pouring lead. You're just sitting there pouring lead. I just figure I'd come up and give people a place to hang out for a minute. Ugly Dog, I know I'm subscribed to you, but I need to go back and make sure because I haven't seen anything pop up on you lately. I know sometimes if the algorithm doesn't show it or doesn't kick it in there right, it kicks it out, and then it just kind of screws everybody up, and they'll even drop you thinking it's spam or something. It's kind of what I heard. It's all I hear say because I don't know nothing about the internet hardly. So what I've been learning lately, doing this stuff is easy. Making videos, the editing, doing live videos is easy. Doing the editing and all that stuff, I hate that stuff, but it's worth it to get some decent fishing videos out. If you went live and fished for 6 hours and only caught 6 fish, it'd be a boring live. But there's people go out and go live out all day. But that's because you guys get the chat community going. So that's where it's at. Is everybody just coming in, visiting, and chat. Said it before. It's like fishing with a bunch of your friends when you're out fishing, when you're live. But nobody's stealing your bait. Nobody's getting your way. Nobody's crossing your lines. But yeah, just sitting here pouring jigs. come back out here later and clean these up, and then powder coat them, get them thrown in my tie box, finish up the jigs I need to do for this week. I've been tying a bunch of stuff for myself. If you watch my last live on Friday morning jigs and coffee, on that live I did a bunch of little jigs this size, the 1/64 on size 10 hooks. But those were for myself, and a couple of them, you got to. I got to talking, I wasn't paying attention, and you get, your wrap gets loose, and I pulled the body and it spun around. But I just slid it back up, and like I said, they're for me, so I'll get them used up in this next week. And I'll tell you what, lately hooks seems like about every on this size, about every 20 hooks, one of them is like setting the acid too long because they're chemically sharpened. Setting the acid too long and ate away the whole tip and stuff. Get off my finger. But yeah, anyways, I got tomorrow. I'm going to try to go out. Be the last nice day, I think. I think we're just going to go out and try to do some little crappie fishing down here and see if we get anything. I might do a live then. Might do an edited video. I don't know. You know how it is. Just be sure everybody in here goes and visits everybody else's channel and gives them a like and a sub and see what they got going on. I'm going to go in the house after, I think I got two more pours. Then I hold it and let it sit up a little bit. But yeah, watching somebody sit there and pour jigs, it gets pretty boring. But I appreciate you guys for staying with me until I'm done. Even the ones that left, I appreciate them too. So I wouldn't want to watch me sit here and pour jigs. Maybe, I don't know. Depends on what the conversation was about. I have no choice, so I might as well be here. Huh? But I do. I greatly appreciate you guys. And any fan, if you're still in here, tell them boys Merry Christmas for me. I get that out now. Why? Merry Christmas to everybody too, not just his boys. And Loki, I seen you had a kid. So anybody's got kids, tell them that Dave from Double Hook said Merry Christmas, little one. All you older people, Merry Christmas. It's all about them kids right now, you know. I mean, it's supposed to be all about Christ, but everybody took that out a long time ago. Oh, well. Boring old days. Well, like I said, I'm going to go watch the game. I'm going to go eat lunch. This is my last pour. I know I got more than enough now, so got a pile going on. It'll be my last pour. So I better shut it down. I should have shut it down already. I actually need to pour some split shots as well. I have split shot going too, but I only pour split shots for myself because I felt if I sold them to somebody that, for one thing, sending weights through the mail cost a fortune and probably not worth it. But split shots, when you try to pour them, even if you got soft lead, if your lead is not super soft, you are going to chip somebody's tooth because sure enough, somebody's going to use their teeth to bite down on that split shot. And I would feel bad to a point. It'd be their own fault for biting the thing, but I'd feel bad. So, but anyways, I'm done pouring. This is it. I guess this will be it. Probably should do a couple more, but when my wife wants me to come spend time with her, I guess I better do it. So, anyways, guys, I appreciate you hanging out with me for as long as you did. I know it's kind of boring. We're just sitting here playing around, pouring weights, doing our thing, or pouring jigs, doing my thing. So, hey, like my shirt says, keep calm, breathe on, go tie something, guys. I appreciate you being here. Loving each and every one of y'all. Take her easy.